What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Skillet. Yes, indeed, Skillet Fans Feeling You. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Kevin Shin and Caleb the Walrus. They both want to see me react to this song by Skillet called Never Going Back. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, I recognize this, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Skillet, okay? And the video has 2.1 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Skillet, Never Going Back, official audio. Wah, wah, wah.
Damn it.
Ah, yes, that word official. There it is, official audio, coming off their official page. Look, you know what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it. We're just going to hope for the best and wait and see what happens. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
I used to be caged, never stood my ground. I lived like a slave, those days are over now. You will never know me, you will never own me.
Accent's nice.
Never gonna be yours.
Oh, the layout.
I'm never going back. I never saw you die, and I ain't starting yet.
Root to the third, up to the seventh, down to the four. Yeah.
Never going back.
Okay.
Like an angel of light, you pull me close again. Devil in a disguise, the teeth are sinking in.
Let me back up because I want to get back into it again. First and foremost, I'm digging the song. I'm absolutely digging this tune. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Feeling it. I love the drive. I love the energy. Yeah, I hear the digital, I do, but it's keyboards. It's not sampling, it's actual keyboards. And I have a feeling if they ever play this song live, I have a feeling Corey's gonna actually go over to the keyboard and play it. Let Seth handle the guitar parts until they're not needed, until the keyboards aren't needed anyway. This song screams live play. This song absolutely screams live play. I can't believe they didn't play this live when we went and saw them. I really wish they had. I I would have remembered this song. I absolutely would have. This is a concert opener. This is the kind of song you would use to start your show, without question. If I were putting a set list together of Skillet songs, this would be my show opener right here. Every show, every time. You could bank on this song getting the crowd on their feet. This would be a great show opener, without question. The chordal progression, I recognized it. As soon as they were the first time they played it, they went from the root to the 3, and I was like, oh, let me guess, up to the 7. Yeah, and they did. And I was like, okay, from the 7, they're going to come down to the 4. And they did. And then 4, 3, 1. I was like, predictable. But here's the thing. Is that a bad thing? No, it's not. And I'm gonna put it to you like this. There's nothing wrong with following the formula of success that others before you used. There's nothing wrong with it, okay? Look, there have been hundreds of songs that have been written that have become hit songs using this riff, okay? The 1 to the 3 to the 7 to the 4. First of all, boom. We're not in B, we're in C, I think. Are we in C? Yeah, we're in C. I'm almost positive we're in C. Let me just double check that. Yep, we're in C. So, C up to the D sharp, right? Up to the A sharp, down to the F, F to the D sharp to the C. Come on now. Let me get my bass a little closer to the mic so you can actually hear it probably. I'm going to try this. Don't know if this is going to work, but we'll give it a shot. There you go. So C to the D sharp, to the A sharp, down to the F, to the D sharp, back to the C. Simple, right? Super simple. Easy riff to follow. And the reason it's easy riff to follow is because hundreds of other bands and hundreds of other songs have used it. But here's the thing. Because other songs have used it, because other big hit songs have used that riff, it's recognizable. And since it's recognizable, that makes it familiar. And whether people want to admit it or not, when they hear a riff that is familiar, they've heard it in other songs, whether it be on a conscious level or in most cases on a subconscious level, there is that feeling of comfort that comes with familiarity. So you hear that riff, you recognize that riff, it's a familiar riff, and with that comes comfort. And that is why hit songs happen, is because there is that level of comfort for a lot of people. There you go. There's absolutely no wrong doing there. I don't have a problem with that at all. The song feels good. The tempo of the song feels good. I'm digging everything about it. Let's keep going.
Like an angel of light.
Back up a little bit more.
Like an angel of light, you pull me close again. Devil in a disguise, the teeth are sinking in.
Oh, layout. Love it.
You will never know me.
Love those accents. Pop, pop.
Like before, never gonna be yours.
1 and 2 and 3 and.
Going back, I never saw you die, and I ain't starting yet. Tell no lies, I'm never going back. The back's against the wall, but I know who I am. Never going back.
Nice. Before the solo, I want to go back and I want to hear that layout with those accents again. No, I don't care. Hey, it's my show. If I want to go back, we're going to go back. I don't care. Before the chorus kicked in, first of all, through the second verse, there were 2 spots where they laid out. And on the first spot, they just hit the downbeat of 1, and they just let the other 2, 3, 4 go by with no instrumentation, just vocal. I thought that was really effective. But then we did the second one right before the chorus kicked in. They had the accents on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it was just on the downbeat of 1 and the end of 2. That was it. Very effective. It gives 2 different ways of doing the layouts. One with just the downbeat of 1, and one with the downbeat of 1 and the upbeat of 2. I thought that was very effective. Very well done. I love those accents. It within, 1, 2, pa, 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 coming in for the bass and the guitar. Really, and the drums reinforcing it. I think that's really, really smart. Helps drive the song forward. Very, very well done.
Devil in a disguise, the teeth are sinking in.
There it is. Pa, pa. Here's the layout.
Never gonna be yours.
Right back into the chorus. Where the riff is. To the 3, to the 7, down to the 4, to the 4, to the 3, to the 1. To the 3, to the 7, 4, 4, 3, 1. Oh, never mind. Set into solo. So you have all these elements that are happening between the layouts, the accents, the familiar riff, so many things leading this song into what I believe would be a hit song. Now, I don't know if the song was a hit or not, but I honestly do not see any reason why it shouldn't be. Okay. I'm going to do my best to be respectful here. I really am. There is absolutely no reason why this song should not be a big hit for Skillet. It has all the components. It has every component. Familiarity, good songwriting, comfortable chordal progression, great arranging, the layouts, the accents, all lead to anthemic feel, which we talked about in Legendary. Now, do I think this song is as anthemic as Legendary? I wouldn't go that far, but it is anthemic, yes. Absolutely, it's anthemic. The only reason that I can honestly see that this song would not be a hit song is because the label didn't push it. The record label did not market it. The record label did not turn this song into a single. And if that is the case, shame on the record label. That's disgraceful.
You're a goddamn disgrace.
This song screams hit song. All it needs is the right push. All it needs is the right exposure. All it needs is the right support from the powers that be. So if this song was not a hit, the only reason and the only people I could blame for that is the record label. And I'm sorry, in my professional opinion, that is inexcusable. This song screams hit song. This song screams live play. And why it's not? If it's not, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is a hit song. But I don't remember this song being played live at the show that Mrs. Heretic and I went to, which is a tragedy. And I don't know if the song is a hit. If it is a hit for them, awesome. It deserves to be. It deserves to be a hit song. If it's not, the only people to blame are the record label executives. That's it. That's all there is to it. Guitar solo, I do believe. Let's hear it. Simple, but effective guitar solo. Fits the song like a glove. coming out into the chorus. Okay. Predictable. Okay, so we had from the guitar solo into a bridge, a very short bridge, into the chorus. Now, I'm going to make a prediction. We got 53 seconds. I believe we're going to do the chorus one more time. We're going to repeat the chorus. This is how predictable the song is. I'm predicting they're going to do the chorus one more time, and then they're going to end with the main riff, the riff, the intro riff. And that's how we're going to end this, with that intro. Now, how the song actually ends, with a fade or with just a sudden ending. Now, I don't know that part. You could go either way. But I'm predicting we're about halfway through the first chorus. We're going to do a second chorus. We're going to go back into the main riff from the intro. And then we're going to end it. That's my prediction. Let's see if I'm right. Let's go back a bit. Okay, so here's first chorus. First chorus. Okay, chorus number 2. Called it. Got to pick up that intro riff. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh! There it is. Never going back. Yep. One, two. Ending on the downbeats of 1 and, so just 1, 2. That's a little different. I thought they were going to just end on the downbeat of 1, but adding that 2 was nice. But predictable, right? I called it, right? Predictable. With predictability comes familiarity. And with familiarity comes what? Comfort. And I got to tell you, folks, listening to that ending, 2 choruses, back to the intro riff, not going to lie, there was that feeling of comfort that came with it. So, like I said earlier, if this, I don't know if this was a hit for them or not. If it wasn't a hit, there is only one reason for that. And that is the record label dragging their feet and neglecting a song that could have literally made them millions. Shame. Shame. Shame on those people. Criminal. Ugh. Anyway. I'm sure I've already given away my hand already. I'm sure people already know and figured out that I loved the song. I didn't like the song. I loved the song. I have no poker face. Ugh. Anyway, the question is not whether I loved it or not. I obviously I did. The question is, how much did I love it? That is the question, isn't it? Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Skillet with Never Going Back. This was a request from Kevin Chin and my man, Caleb the Walrus. All right. I know it's pretty obvious that I loved the song. Yeah, I absolutely did. But remember, just because I personally love the song does not mean necessarily that I'm going to give it an incredible score. I gotta be objective, folks. And sometimes that means taking a song that I may not personally like and giving it a great score. And on the flip side, Sometimes that means taking a song that I absolutely enjoyed thoroughly and I absolutely loved and giving it the score that it deserves, which is not necessarily an impressive score. So, but I think Skillet fans are going to be pretty happy with the score I came up with here. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.9. Yep, 8.9. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Personally, on a personal level, I would put this song up in the 9s without question. Without question. Without even hesitation. My subjective side is saying, put this in a 9.3. Put this in a 9.4. But folks, I gotta be objective. And I gotta look at the song for what it is, not necessarily how I feel about it. Okay? Having said that, though, this is a great, great song from Skillet. This song screams live played. The way that the song is structured, the way that the tempo, the key that we're in, that drop C key that Skillet loves to play in, but with those accents, especially those hard-hitting accents on 1 and on 2. So pow, pow, just constantly through the second half of the verse, driving that song forward, giving the song that anthemic feel, especially with the layouts. You had that first layout in the verses where you just hit on the downbeat of 1 and everybody's laid out except the vocals. And when they come back in, there's no crescendo. No, it's immediate, right back where we left off. And coming in with those accents to follow. Man, that's good. That is so good. And then before we go into the chorus, we lay out again and have that accent on 1, as well as a second accent on the upbeat of 2. Not on 2, on the upbeat of 2, giving it that little divergence. And man, you just, it's just so good. It's so good. From an effectiveness standpoint, you can't help but relate to that. You can't help but enjoy that because because of that little disruption and those accents not on 1 and 2, but on the 1 and the end of 2, you get the feeling we're going somewhere, and you do, right into this chorus that is built around a familiar riff, that C up to the, C up to the D sharp, up to the A sharp, down to the F, and then F to the D sharp to the C to resolve. And then it repeats. I don't know how many songs that have been hit songs that have used that riff are out there in the world. I know there's a lot, hundreds, maybe thousands of hit songs have used that same melodic riff, that same chordal riff. You know, 1 to the minor 3 to the minor 7 to the 4, and then using the resolution of 4 to the minor 3 to the 1 again to get back down to the root again to repeat it. I cannot tell you how many songs have used that riff that have been hit songs. And the reason, we've already talked about it at length, so I'm not going to talk about it at length again, but the reason for that is with familiarity comes a sense of comfort. Whether it be on a conscious level or a subconscious level, doesn't matter. You're going to have that feeling of comfort. It's going to happen. So, I don't know if this song was a big hit for Skillet or not. I don't know. It should have been. It should have been. It has all the components. It has that drive. It has the energy. It has the thickness. It has the fullness. It is anthemic. As anthemic as legendary, I wouldn't go that far, but it does have anthemic vibes, and it can and does evoke an emotional response if you allow it. The emotional response is not necessarily tears, it's I want to go find my weapon and I want to march off to war. This is a call to arms type of song, and you hear it and you feel it. And if this song was not a hit, The only people to blame for that is the record label for not getting behind the song and pushing the song and supporting the song so that they can make literally millions of dollars off of it. Shame on them. Just say it with me. 2 words: missed opportunity. That's all there is to it. I don't know if the song was a big hit or not. I absolutely believe it should be. Live play. This is a show opener without question. It has all the components you want of a show opener. It really does. So many opportunities for crowd interaction. So many opportunities to get the crowd involved, get the crowd on their feet, kick the show off with a bang. This is everything you look for in a show opener. Have they ever opened with this? I don't know. When they were supporting this album, when this album came out and they went on tour to support it, I'll bet you they did. I'll bet you they probably did. And with good reason. Everything sounded good. Everybody sounded good. The accent usage, the layouts, I've already talked about them. The guitar solo. Let's talk about that guitar solo. Very simple guitar solo. Let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. Not an impressive guitar solo by any stretch, but what was played during the guitar solo fit the context of the song. Listen, not every guitar solo needs to be a shred fest. Don't get me wrong, I love shred fests, I do, when they're appropriate and when they fit the song. If Seth had come up with a shred fest for this song, would it have worked? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it would have. Maybe I'm wrong and maybe it would have, but I liked what he did. I think what he played for the song, I think it fit just fine. Vocally, standard for Skillet. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of missing the trade-off between John and Jen. I was kind of missing the vocal trade-off, but this song, did it need the vocal trade-off? No. Legendary, you needed it. You did need it, and it absolutely fit. I'm gonna be honest with you folks, if we had done a vocal trade-off between John and Jen in this song, I don't know if it would have been as effective as what they did, with just John doing the vocals on his own. I think that fit like a glove for this song. I don't think I would change a dang thing. Look, it's a great song, okay? It's one, if I'm being honest, I really and truly believe it's one of the best songs from a songwriting standpoint, from a structure standpoint, that Skillet has written. It has all the components that you look for in a rock anthemic song, and they delivered. They absolutely delivered. I would personally put the song up in the 9s, but looking at the song objectively, I'm gonna give it an 8. The highest 8 I can possibly give. But I do not feel comfortable putting it up in the 9s. I'm sorry, I just don't. But I dug the song, man, absolutely. And this is going on playlists, all 3 of them, without question. This is gym music, you better believe it. So Jim, driving around town, driving to Vegas, I just better be careful when I'm driving because I can absolutely see myself speeding with a song like this, so I better be careful. But yeah, this is going on all 3 without question. 8.9. Final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.